What's going on, everybody, man? I'm pumped up, man. My picks have been just smashing these last couple days. Last night was great to see, Blake Griffin, Drummond, like I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And now we got a 4 game slate today. I love these games. Has some great value for you guys, man. And I just feel good, like something good's coming my way soon. Hopefully, you guys can be a part of this ride because, man, I'm inching closer. I'm inching closer, and I know eventually we're going to take down this big contest. But, anyways, sorry to bore you guys. Let's get right into this today. Like I said, we got a 4 game slate right off the bat. Let's start at point guard here. Let's go John Wall going against the Clippers. It's a great matchup, but I do worry about him having to go against Avery Bradley and Patrick Beverly. So for 9-8, I kind of rather just go to Damian Lillard going to the Garden. Everybody likes to play big in the Garden, so I can see Lillard having a big game in the Garden tonight. Then some more interesting news is Kyle Lowry is listed questionable. That could be definitely huge news going against the Magic today. Kyle Lowry, that means Fan Fleet could be a huge asset tonight for fantasy. Another guy that's out, Dragic from Miami. So that's more fantasy. And now everybody's thinking, well, Dragic's out, so let's go to Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson's out too, guys. So now you really have to understand if you're going to target that Miami Brooklyn game, which I'm definitely targeting that game, you know, you got to go with a guy that's probably not even a point guard. Like a guy like Dwayne Wade is probably going to take over some ball handling. He's back today, so I could see Dwayne Wade definitely having a big game tonight. But like I said, as far as point guards here, man, I'll probably pay up for Lillard. Um, if I want some value, like I said, if Lowry doesn't play, I'm gonna probably go Van Fleet, maybe even Wright. So that's pretty much it, man. I mean, as far as point guards, it's pretty simple for me how I'm gonna attack it. I mean, you could also go Shavaz Napier for Brooklyn. I think he could be a good play as well tonight if you want to go low money. But I mean, like I said, the guys that I like the most tonight, Van Fleet, if he doesn't play, um, I love Lillard, and even Dinwiddie maybe a little bit as well. I like him as well. So those are my point guards, guys. Pretty simple there. Nothing too much to think about. Here we got a little different story with shooting guards. I like Bradley Beal in this matchup as well. But like I said, you know, for 8-2, I'm not sure how if he's gonna hit that or not. So I kind of want to avoid these Washington guys tonight, even though I'll probably put them in a couple lineups. But that's about it. The guys I really want to target though, I love D'Angelo Russell. Tim Hardaway can have a big night as well. But I love D'Angelo Russell. I even love Lou Williams going against Washington. That could be a good matchup. But the guy that I'm really looking to put in all my lineups is probably going to be Dwayne Wade tonight. Um, I just love his value, 5,200. Coming back, just had a kid. Man, it would have been. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I love me some Dwayne Wade tonight. That's for sure. Another guy, Magruder. These guys are all gonna get a lot of run with no Johnson and no Dragic. These guys are all the guards are gonna get more run. Wayne Ellington all the way at 4,200. You know, target Miami and just pick wisely because a lot of these guys are gonna probably hit value tonight. So be ready for that. Um, And that's pretty much it, dude, for shooting guard as well. Like I said, this is pretty simple. I really like this slate tonight, so I could see, the picks being easily chosen today. Um, Another guy I like for small forward, Kawhi Leonard. Like I said, there's going to be no Lowry, so I can see Kawhi having a bigger game tonight. He is 10,000, and people are scared of the blowout run with Orlando, but Orlando's been playing pretty good lately and as well at home. So I could see that game maybe not being too much of a blowout. And if it is, probably maybe the fourth quarter that happens. But like I said, I'll pay up for Kawhi because I think there's so much value on here that you could fit in studs. So I love Kawhi and I love Richardson from Miami as well going against Brooklyn. He's going to have a lot more on his shoulders that these guys are out. Gallinari's game time decision, so be on the lookout for that. Another guy that I like tonight, like I said, Justice Winslow. He's probably one of my favorite Miami plays tonight at 5,000. He does a little bit of everything, and I can see him doing some ball handling duties as well. So I do like Winslow tonight. Um, Another guy that I like, if I'm looking for value here, I mean, if that's what we're doing, looking for value, Kelly Oubre, he's been playing great as well. I could see myself going to him for some value. But I mean, that's pretty much it. Maybe a guy like Jeff Green going against the Clippers. These guys, they're hit or miss players, but when they get it cooking, man, they could change the slate. Um, I like Carroll a little bit as well for Brooklyn. I think he just needs to find his rhythm. But I'm telling you guys, mark my words, this guy, once he gets it going, he's gonna have some nice nights. So hopefully you got him in your lineups. That's pretty much it. Power forwards. Okay, here's a little more difficult here because I do like Tobias Harris going against Washington. I do like Aaron Gordon going against Toronto. I do like Harold going against Washington. So those are the top guys at the top right there. I love all three, but if I'm gonna have to pick between one of those three, I'll probably go Aaron Gordon tonight. Like I said, Orlando's been playing great lately, so I feel like this is a good matchup for Gordon to definitely expose. I do like Ibaka and Siakam tonight as well. Like I said, they've been proven when Kawhi's out, and now that Lowry's out, that they're able to handle a bigger load. So I can see those two guys definitely playing a big role in tonight's game. So look for them to give you some good value as well. Um, Another guy that I really like at 4,700, James Johnson from Miami. This guy just came back. He was on limited minutes, but had an okay game. I mean, we all know last year James Johnson was one of those guys that won you a slate. I seen it at least 4 to 5 times that the winning lineup had him in there. So when this guy gets it cooking, man, he could definitely fill it up. And at 4,700, I'm willing to risk that. Like I called Terry Rozier last night, 3,800. He smashed last night his value. So sometimes you can't pay attention to the price value on these guys. You just got to understand the type of players that they are, and that was one of them for me last night. Another guy that I like. Here we go. Here's my sleeper play, Mike Scott, going back to Washington, a revenge game. I really love playing guys that used to play for teams, especially in basketball. I mean, they always come out with a chip on their shoulder, especially going back to Washington. And I can see Mike Scott having a big game tonight, even if Gallinari's out. That will even help his value even more. So look for Mike Scott to definitely play a role in tonight's game. Another guy that's low money, Kelly Olynyk, 3,500. Like I said, I love these Miami guys tonight because they're dealing with so many injuries that they're gonna have to rely on their bench a lot more, and everybody's gonna have to do a little bit of something different to take care of the ball handling duties and the assists and all that. So I can see Olynyk definitely having a nice game tonight for 3,500. That'll probably be my sleeper play there. Um, let's move on to center, guys. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so at the top we got Vujacic going against Toronto. He's been a monster, man. Vujacic has been just a monster all season long, so I do like going to him. Another guy that I like Whiteside at home against Brooklyn. Like I said, I think they're going to lean heavy on these Miami guys tonight. That's probably the game I'm going to target the most. So I can see myself getting a lot of Whiteside. Same thing with Nurkic. I like him as well. Dwight Howard, questionable as of right now. If he doesn't play, man, I could see myself. It's a tough call, man. If Howard doesn't play, I could see myself going more to probably Harold. I think I would like Harold a little more if Howard doesn't play. But um, like I said, yeah, that's a hit or miss, man. The guy hasn't been playing too well. So either way, I would maybe you could avoid Howard and just pay up and get like Nurkic or somebody. Another guy that I like that's low money revenge game, Gortat going back to Washington. He's 3,700. I mean, you're really looking for maybe 20 to 25 points out this guy, fantasy points, and I think he could get there going against his former team. We all know doesn't like John Wall, so I can see him playing with a chip on his shoulder tonight and him getting some good running. That's my value play, 3,700, perfect price. Another guy that you could look at, Cancer for New York. You know, New York's so fucked up. The coach is so fucked up. He just puts in all these crazy lineups. But if Cancer, Tim Hardaway Jr., and these guys can get those minutes, those starter minutes, these guys are going to smash value easily. but it's really you're taking a hit or miss on if this coach is being stupid or not. Odds are he's probably going to be stupid. So, that's why New York guys are usually very, very low owned. But if you want to take a hit on them, I can see Cantor smashing tonight against Jurkic. I can see Tim Hardaway having a big night tonight as well. But like I said, take your chances. Another guy that I like, Valjunas for Toronto tonight. I feel like they're gonna need him going against Vujicic. They're gonna have to play him a lot tonight against them, and he's only 5,300, averaging 26 fantasy points a game. So that's great value to me, and I'll probably have some Valjunas in some of my lineups as well. But I feel really good about this slate tonight, guys. Like I said, any questions or concerns you may have with me, man, please drop a like. Definitely drop a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know any picks that you may have, and let's try to win this money together. And yeah, let's do it, man. Let's go for it. All or nothing. Either we're gonna win big, or we're gonna lose. Doesn't matter. But we got to take the chance. So let's keep in touch, guys, and let me know what you think tonight. All right, let's get it.